Hello, Kaiser here with another low road narration video. This week we visited the future segments of the Northside Beltline, currently in development or soon to come. Low road is a local Atlanta, Georgia gravel ride mixed with a lot of discovery, a lot of stupidity, a lot of just different kinds of gravel in a very chill environment. It's very enjoyable and fun, so I hope you join in on some of them this year if you've got the time on some Sunday mornings. Afternoons. Lunch? Question mark? I don't know. They aren't really scheduled beforehand. It really comes down to our leader being able to actually host them in the morning, so you kind of just find out on Instagram the morning of. But anyways, let's get started on this week's video. This was the first one of 2026, and like I said, we visited a lot of the future segments of the Northside Beltline. We started off on the Southside Beltline with donuts and coffee and introductions and all that. To start off, we rode in some circles around the area, in that area, up some hills, and just kind of rode around new roads, wander miles, I guess, for me. Wasn't anything particularly interesting other than some steeper hills and some faster descents like you're seeing right here. But yeah, we were riding and none of us actually know the route or have the route beforehand other than our leader. So yeah, eventually we get to this gravel by the railroad. And this one went over Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, which is one of the parts that the TGIF morning road ride, the morning road ride goes over, and it's where that parallel grate is. I don't know. I don't know why I remember it specifically with that, but yeah. So this is where we're going over that road. But yeah, it's just chunky gravel right by the railroad, as you would expect. And yeah, I have no idea where this kind of connects onto afterwards, nor did I really know where we were until we got off of it. But yeah, some rough roads again, a lot of these hardened concrete drip patches things. Really beautiful weather, I will say. The skies were really pretty. The temperature was perfect. It's January 4th or something, but yeah, it was very minimally cold, so you can see a lot of people in shorts and all. Here we got on another gravel road. This was, I have no idea what road it was, but it's a railroad that goes kind of north, directly north, all the way towards Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which today had a Falcons football game, I think, so it was really crowded up where we got off. But yeah, it just again keeps going straight, rough roads, lots of trash, some homeless people, lots of puddles, and you saw at the beginning there were those drivers who were or cars, I guess, that were parked and stopped there for whatever reason. I have no idea, but yeah, that was kind of a fun interaction. Yeah, this was another segment of gravel that I'd never ridden. I tried to not ride on railroad gravel because it's one, super chunky, and it's super annoying / difficult to ride over, but it just feels weird to be riding it on my own. The views were really good. It's just so open down here that it was really nice, and you get to look up and see all the skyscrapers of Atlanta, which was nice. We suddenly got off. I have zero idea where this is. I'm pretty good with roads and all, not the road name, but just seeing it in terms of a map. But yeah, at this point I'm like, I have no idea where we are. And then we turned left, completely going against traffic, which I don't know, that doesn't feel right, but there was that big median, not big, but there was that median in the middle, so it just was for like 20-50 feet that we were against traffic, and then we got on the sidewalk and kept on riding, and we went up this really steep segment of sidewalk. I probably should have gone with the other guys on the road, but yeah, it was just a super skinny exit at the end, and to rush in. It was a bit scary here because I was totally in the wrong and red, but oh well, I needed to catch up. So here we are, pretty much downtown Atlanta, in a bike lane now, going up north still. Today had a lot more road than at least the last video for low road that I made. One, I recorded it, but two, it was just a lot less gravel this time, simply because we were trying to get to the gravel segments. So we're zooming all the way through Atlanta on Peachtree Street, pretty much. I have no idea what road name this is, but yeah, bike lane, not super clean, but you know, gotta appreciate what we at least still have, in my opinion. These segments are very pretty. Yeah, I included a lot of these looking up wide open shots because I don't know, I just really like skyscrapers. I like looking at buildings. I used to be a civil engineer and then I liked money, so I quit being a civil engineer. But yeah, I think it's just so pretty. Buildings are so pretty. I love these buildings around here.
Can you wheelie a bar bike?
No, I cannot wheelie a mountain bike either.
You can't wheelie a mountain bike? I thought you were trying. Weren't you
Well, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I can.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you've made progress, man.
It takes so long to learn.
It's not
Yeah, so there we were talking about, you know, wheeling, and I'm still practicing, but it's just so much harder, at least on a gravel bike and a road bike. And I just don't get out enough again on the mountain bike. That, yeah, hard to practice. I've been trying, I've been getting better. I kind of go up half the ramp of my parking deck, but I don't know, I spin out. I think that's my main issue with wheeling right now, is I can get the wheel up, I can pedal for a little bit, but I start spinning out and spinning way too quickly. And yeah, I still haven't really figured out what I'm supposed to do. If I'm supposed to slow down the bike so I pedal slower, I have no idea. But if I stop pedaling, then my wheel comes down, so no clue how that works. Maybe I'm supposed to be further back on the bike. I have no idea. Let me know in the comments from those people that can wheelie. But yeah, this is such a pretty shot right here. I just love the skyscrapers. Again, it's so pretty. I like this city. I love the city, and yeah, it's just something that now that I've lived with for so long, that yeah, I love nature. I love being in the forest on a gravel bike, but I also really love riding through a city like this. Also because it's, I think, less chaotic than other places. You know, I haven't really ridden in other cities, so I don't know, but it just feels fine. You know, you gotta be careful, you gotta respect the drivers, to be honest, because, you know, we are on the bike guy. Yeah, this was a fun segment. You know, you gotta respect, I guess, the non-existing drivers, and the computer technology, I guess. But yeah, it's such a nice city, in my opinion. I understand that people aren't super happy and feel safe riding in Atlanta roads, but to me it's still better than nothing. We're making a lot of improvements. There's a lot of, oh, this was a super high skyscraper that they're making right now, and yeah, it's yeah, I couldn't even see the top looking up. Anyway, sorry. Here we are at the first segment of gravel, well, not really first segment of the Beltline that we're coming up to here. And this is at Peachtree Park Drive, right past or right after the downhill from Piedmont Hospital on Piedmont Road. Peachtree Road? Peachtree Road. Oh, that's weird. I don't like that now. But yeah, we were here to see the new segment of the Northside Beltline that connects from Lindbergh Station area to a currently existing Northside Beltline at Bobby Jones Golf Course. And yeah, it just comes by right by these houses / apartments, and it seems like a lot of people live here, so I really do hope in the future that those don't get, you know, taken away from the people that live here. I just don't know how the Beltline's really going to work from now on. If they're going to try to make all of this super businessy or not, or try to maintain a residential part. But yeah, I just hope that more gentrification in a way does not happen. Yeah, just it's nice to have something like the Beltline, but that doesn't mean that we need all the restaurants and businesses everywhere around the Beltline. But here we are at
that's my answer for today. The
Peachtree
bridge is
Creek,
not
question
connected
mark.
yet.
It's probably Peachtree Creek because Peachtree is the name of everything in Atlanta nowadays. But here's this bridge that they're building right here. Still not built, unfortunately, but we'll get there eventually. I think the last time I came to see that area was 8 months ago, and it looks about the same as 8 months ago, so I don't know how much progress has been done, but
Onwards towards the pipe.
yeah. Next up, we went to
I don't know if it's a
the
pipe.
Northside Beltline at Bobby Jones. Rode south and
Wow,
came on down
it's
to
like a
Ardmore
big
Park.
half
They're
pipe.
all connected.
I don't know. Like,
And right
how
before those
tall.
staircases to go into those
Oh.
townhomes, we turned right,
You don't have
and
to.
our
It's slippery. Be careful.
yeah,
Yeah, thanks.
I loved how he said it's slippery. Watch out! Right as we're all going there, and that kind of spooked me, so I didn't write it. Yeah, we're heading to this big culvert drainage pipe thing, right on some really nasty water. It doesn't smell bad, so I don't think it's that bad. I hope, but you know, the color and all that does not look healthy and safe. So, you know, I don't really want to touch it, nor do I want to ride over it because it seems very slick. But yeah, this was a pipe that I've ridden alone before in the past. I just found that single track trail that we just rode
Just not.
to get here on my own when I used to live up here. So I have ridden this, but I had no idea that this is where, you know, parts of the Beltline was actually going to eventually be developed. So yeah, this pipe supposedly is where the Beltline is going to come, I guess south you could say, and connect on to the west side Beltline, I guess. Yeah, the directions and all that are kind of awkward and weird because it's
for sure.
it's all like northeast segment 1, northeast segment 2, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Also because it's a circle,
you
it's
forced
not
yourself.
exactly a square, so yeah. But yeah, this is like very cool of a thing to have. I don't really know what to call it.
Guess
But
I'll ride.
yeah, eventually, because the path that we were going on was completely blocked off, I had to go over the water, unfortunately, and get over these trees. And here was where, you know, the water was kind of wider / somewhat overflowing. So I was trying my best here. You kind of can't pedal because it's such a slant. I don't really know how to call that, but yeah, so you either half pedal over and over and over, or just put your foot down and hope that you don't slide out the way that I just kind of did.
Pretty sure it's a dead end.
But yeah, this gets to this thing. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Beltline, the new path, is gonna come underneath this,
Wait, actually?
and
Like,
because it's not connected, as I know right now. So this is just like
is it gonna smell okay?
I don't even know what this is. But yeah, supposedly the Beltline's gonna come over here. I guess go under that and connect on to the other side. We were just right by I-85, 75, 85. No, 75. I don't know. One of them. So yeah, that's just how it connects. And yeah, we eventually kind of have to backtrack and keep on riding like backwards because it's not connected, I guess, right? And yeah, sorry, I was just like, my video just keeps moving forward faster than my brain can understand and think of something to talk about, so oh well. But yeah, we're riding over the water a lot, which is unfortunate for me. I don't really like having to do that, but oh well. And thank God Angel knew about getting out here so that we don't have to ride all the way back. Yeah, we walk up this wood, I don't know if it was wood chip or dirt, but yeah, dirt path, and go by these townhomes. Very nice and clean townhomes, by the way. After that, we went on to Deering Road and went all the way out to, what is it, Northside Drive? And this is like a business complex, a couple intersections north of Deering Road, on Northside Drive. And this is the other section. This is the other section of the belt line that's going to connect. So yeah, it's apparently going to come underneath this interstate bridge and connect on out. And yeah, it was pretty dusty and kind of gross, so I had my mask on, or my buff on. But yeah, apparently this section is going to connect out to where we just were in that culvert pipe thing. So it's going to connect out over there. And here he's explaining that, yeah, you go under that bridge and the path is just going to go right along the interstate. So maybe it doesn't go under those dark fence things that we saw at the culvert. But yeah, supposedly. I don't know, things happen, things might change, I have no clue. I don't really follow the Beltline development that much, so I have no idea. But here we are, we kind of drank food and did stuff and rested there. And after that, my friend Tim and I came home on 17th Street. Everyone else is going back all the way down to Southside, or yeah, Southside Beltline, but you know, we live on the north side and I didn't feel like having to ride 20 more miles, so here we are coming home. This is my favorite view. One of my favorite views, by the way. It's just, again, so nice to see skyscrapers. Yeah, so that was it for today's low road. This was the first one of 2026. A bit less gravel than usual, but very informative for what's coming in the future, and I appreciate that and like that, and it was a lot of fun. We zoomed on very quickly. It was kind of fast going home. I was like, I kind of want to chill out, man, but oh well. But yeah, that's the end of this second narrative video for Low Road. Again, let me know in the comments if you guys enjoy this, like this style. It is somewhat easier to make. My laptop doesn't even open my editing software anymore, so I'm still having to edit on my iPad. Yeah, I tried to make a thumbnail. Sorry, totally different topic, but I tried to open my editing software to make a thumbnail, and it took 25 minutes to open the application, throughout which my laptop did not want to open or function at all. So I need you guys to watch my videos so that I can monetize this channel, please. Thank you. I only need 1,000 more watch hours. I have the subscribers. Sorry, thank you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Again, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. And alright, thanks. Bye.